My name is Onoyemi Hakim, and I'll be taking you on Python software engineering. Today we'll be looking at the introduction to Python. So before we proceed, I would like to give us a little definition or meaning of Python, what Python is used for, and what Python can do. So Python is an high-level language and it is also a general purpose programming language. It is created by Guido van Rossum in the year 1991, and since then Python has been in vogue and being used by every individuals in the technological world. And we can make use of Python to develop websites, most especially the server side, and also can be used to develop a full application. It can be used for software development, it can be used for mathematics, system scripting, and so on and so forth. We have a lot of domains that we can use Python to carry out their activities. But just to mention a few, we are going to talk about this. Then we can use Python to do a lot of things. For example, it can be used to create the server for a web application. It can be used to create workflow for a software development. It can be used to create database system. It can be used to read, write, and modify files on our system or database. Also, it can be used for big data, BigQuery, and also to perform complex mathematics. You can also use the Python to carry out rapid prototyping or a production ready software development. So we have this for Python, what we can use them for. Then, so today we are going to look at how to install a Python on our system. We're going to look at how to invoke the interpreter and also using the interpreter and its environment. First, we need to go to the Python website to search for the best Python. That will be python.org. Look for the latest Python software to install. Now, when you get to this platform, you go to download, then you click on Windows if you are using Windows system, and if you are using uh, OS, which is a Mac, you go to Mac OS. Then you can also click on release or release to know which one will be okay for you. But let's go to the Windows. When you click on Windows, it's going to bring you all the software that are compatible with Windows. Then you can now go for the latest release. Mind you, we have stable releases and we have pre-releases. I won't advise you to go for pre-releases because these pre-releases are not completely are not completely implemented, but the stable releases are those ones that have been released into the market and can be used or improved anytime. So when you look at it, it says note that Python 3.11.7 cannot be used on Windows 7 or earlier. So if your system is Windows 7 below, please, you cannot install Python 3.11. So I would advise every one of you taking this course to install Python 3.8. Python 3.8, that one will serve better on every Windows, either Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9, Windows 10, Windows 11, or any other Windows that you have. So install Python Windows 8, And when you click on this, you are going to have the details here for you to install. So here you can see we have the gzip source and we have the compressed source. You can pick any one of the two to install. I have Python installed on this system, so I might not be installing this directly on the system. So when you click on that, then it download immediately. Once you click on it, you have it download in your zip folder. I'm going to stop this because I have Python download already, so not to waste our time. Then after you've download your Python, then you go to where it is. Okay, I think I need to re-download it so that we can just have a look at it. Okay, so while that is going on, let me quickly show you some other things you can do with your interpreter while this is downloading. Now you can invoke your interpreter. Once you've installed your Python, you can invoke your interpreter by typing cmd, which is going to give you the command prompt. You press enter and your command prompt will pop up. How can you access your Python interpreter shell? All you need to do from the command prompt is to type Python, press enter, then you have your Python interpreter shell. Now, after you've installed your Python software on your system, this is how you can test if you actually install your Python very well or not. So when you look at this now, you have Python 3.11.2 showing the latest version of the Python and all other attributes, the date of installation, the time of installation, and the version of the system being used. 64-bit AMD 64, Win32, which is Windows 32. So once you are able to see this type, you will see help, copyright, credit, or license for more information. This indicate that your Python is working perfectly on your system. Then another thing you